LSU baseball is just around the corner, and with the offseason they had with getting a new head coach in Jay Johnson and seeing him build his culture and his team's identity with all his transfers, recruiting, and all that, right? So we're with where we are before the season, right? I thought it would be a good time to make a video to tell you what to expect from this team, right? Because it's a very interesting team, right? Out of the 42-man Tiger roster, right, includes 4 graduates, 1 senior, 5 juniors, 23 sophomores, 9 freshmen. 20 of these players are pitchers, right? That's the interesting part here. 3 are catchers, 11 are infielders, and 6 are outfielders, and 2 are you can make them infielders or outfielders, right? Depending on where you need them, right? Now let's talk offense, because this is what got Jay Johnson hired, right, for this LSU job, right? Because his former teams could hit, and from reports, this LSU team is no different, right? At core, Dylan Cruz, Jacob Berry, Trey Morgan, Gavin Douglas, Kay Dottie, and Jordan Thomas is lethal and should be enough to keep LSU in most of his games this season, right? If not, LSU could easily find them among their talented transfers. Braden Gilbert, Tyler McManus, Jacob Berry, and Jacob Merrifield. McManus is, especially McManus, right? He's a great hitting catcher, right? With power. He could replace hitting catcher Alex Milazzo in the lineup a few times, right? So it's going to be interesting, right? Because Milazzo is a better defender than McManus, but sometimes you may need an extra hitter and all that, right? Here's the thing, and also here's the other thing. Jacob Berry is another great hitter who has excellent power, right? He has been playing third base for LSU in the fall, right? But could also be the designated hitter if his fielding hasn't improved from his freshman season at Arizona. Something to look out for, right? When it comes to this team, right? Now let's talk pitching, right? This is the interesting part about the LSU baseball team, right? They lost their top 2 SEC starters and another pitcher who started SEC games early, right? So Jay Johnson and his pitching staff are basically going to have to start from scratch when it comes to the rotation, right? But they have several pitchers competing for these spots, right? McKill Hillard, who took over the 3rd spot in the SEC rotation when Jane Hill went down, right? With an injury, will likely keep a spot in this rotation, right? That is basically somewhat locked in, right? Others who are in the running for the other 2 starting roles are last season's closer David Fulton, Ty Floyd, Javen Coleman, and transfer Trey Shafter, right? Returnee Will Helmers, who was a midweek star last season, and should continue in that role of LSU. Team has a weakness their stars could be at, right? Because here's the thing about you're having closers, right, who aren't used to being starters, be put in a starting position, right? And they're not used to this. They're used to just 25 pitches, give it all you got, right? So it's going to be interesting as the season goes on. Can their arms handle this, right? And through this fall training, and I expect their arms have improved to handle more of a workload, but how much of a workload is the question now with closers getting starting innings, right? Because, yeah, it is a weakness. And here's the other thing. The bullpen, right, is an entirely different story. The Tiger bullpen returns 5 relievers from last season, right, and added several talented transfers and 2 freshmen, right? So, honestly, till they can figure out this rotation, right, the bullpen should be coming in clutch, right? They have the experience on their side. So, honestly, what can you expect from this team, right? I expect a team that will go as far as the offense can take them, right? And here's the thing, if the pitching can figure itself out, maybe they won't have to rely on the offense so much, right? I honestly do expect high-scoring games with a lot of hits and bullpen coming in clutch due to the trying to figure out a rotation, right? A rotation is hard to figure out with what LSU currently has, right? So expect bullpen, expect all different types of combinations of a starting rotation. 7 guys could easily start on LSU, right? Just win and when and where and starting, closing, middle innings, all that, right? So expect every single combination till they reach playoffs, right? And I won't predict playoffs because I really don't know how they be, right? We haven't even seen them play full games, right? But I do think this team can go far, right? In SEC play and all through whatever, right? But that will be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that. If you want, follow me on Twitter right here. That's the @ about 90% of all my viewers are not subscribed. We need to fix that. We're on the road to 50 subscribers or more. 40 we should aim for 40, which is just 8 more. So yeah, I hope you guys really did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys next time.